What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Really Uncensored Talk. This is your boy Kavaris, aka K Rock, and I'm back with another one. Alright, so check this out, man. So earlier today, I'm on Facebook as usual, looking around at different articles and different videos and things like that. I come across this one article I just recently posted to my group at Really Uncensored Talk. Apparently, on May 4th, in Tampa, at a Dunkin Donuts off of South 50th Street, there was an employee named Corey Pujols. I know it sounds weird, but I'm gonna spell his name for you, which is the reason why I pronounced it that way. But apparently, he's a black employee. But his last name is spelled Pujols. I would say Pujols, but I don't know how to properly pronounce it. If anybody knows how to properly pronounce it, please leave me a comment or something. But anyway, so May 4th, there was a 77-year-old white man who was an elder, and there was an altercation between these two people because apparently the 77-year-old man was using racial slur towards this particular employee. So I guess Corey, in response to the racial slurs, incited the incident even more, and I guess told the old man, go ahead, keep on saying it, which, like I said, these are situations where you know you can easily be the person to walk away from the situation, as well as being the person that incites the situation even more to where it has a negative effect on not only you but the other person as well. And these are one of these situations that had a negative effect on both parties. So what happened right after was the employee Corey punched the 77-year-old man in the head, and as the old man fell, his head hit the concrete on the ground, and he started bleeding from his head. Now, eventually, I believe the authorities were called. Paramedics came out. They rushed him to the hospital, but unfortunately, 2 days later, this old white elderly man passed away from his injuries. And on May 11th, Corey was charged with manslaughter. It didn't state to which degree. I'm pretty sure you can look that up somewhere. But he was charged with manslaughter, and as you know, manslaughter on an elderly age of 65 and up, that carries like a maximum 30-year sentence. So this guy could be sitting behind bars for a really long time because, although yes, it's very offensive for some people, when they hear racial slur, it's not only offensive towards for black people, it's offensive for white people who are trying to clear that stigma about them. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of white people out there that are really trying to clear this whole stigma about whites being racist, and I support those people. The people I don't support are the ones who actively use racism and just feel like it's okay to do because they're white and that's part of their white privilege. We live in a day and age now where black and whites are having children together, black and Mexicans are having children together, white and Mexicans are having children together. All races are having children with each other. Stop the racism, dude. Like, seriously. Like, man, y'all, some of you guys kill me. Like, I can understand like the older people, like, man, old people, they set in their ways. So, if I see a white person, he slip up and call me the N-word, I might get upset about it, but I'm not finna punch the man. You get what I'm saying? Because ultimately, you suffer more consequences from putting your hands on an older person than just walking away. You know what I'm saying? Let them have it. What was the 70 man on Corey? All right, now Corey's 27, I believe. Now y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he's 27. This man is 50 years your senior, bro. What could this man have possibly done to you to incite you to want to punch him in the head? Now I get it. He was calling you racial slurs. Now, as to what he was called specifically, I don't know. But what I do know is that there were racial slurs that were used from this elderly white man to Corey, the Dunkin' Donuts employee. I'm gonna call him a Dunkin' Donut because he's a donut for punching this man in the goddamn head. At the very least, man, could have slapped him. I mean, shit, it probably wouldn't have been no better. But I mean, bro, you go full fledged on an old man like that. I mean, bruh, I'm sorry, but yeah, he may have used racial slur, but you deserve to be sitting behind bars right now, bro. Because at the end of the day, what if the roles were reversed, and that was your granddaddy at the stove that had got punched in the head like that? It doesn't have to be about racism. You get what I'm saying? It could just be a situation where elderly person is arguing with a younger individual. Us as younger individuals have to understand that we're faster and we're stronger than a lot of these older individuals. So for you to have that mindset that, oh, I'm finna jump on this old ass weak man because he called me a bunch of racial slurs. We have to now be bigger and better than the people before us. You get what I'm saying? Now's the time to where sometimes you have to show people that stuff don't bother us no more. When people want to sit there and try to get up under your skin by calling you a nigga, calling you a monkey, or anything of that variation as a black person, you have to learn how to let that stuff go. You have to teach these people, bro, that shit don't bother me no more. I know what you mean by it. Don't get it twisted. And you might want to be careful. But I ain't letting that shit bother me no more, man. I'm finna let that shit ride, bro. Because you know why? I look at people, I am a nigga. I am black. And you know what? I'm proud to be black. Because at the end of the day, I'm a fucking American. And I'm here in this country just like the rest of y'all. And as much as some of you would like to send me back to my ancestral country, I'm fine being where I'm at. I'm fine with my day job. I'm fine with my kids. I'm fine with my relationships with everybody that I have relationships with, no matter what race they are. So, yeah, what you say might hurt me, but at the end of the day, I'm going to let that go because I'm doing better. And obviously, if you got to call me a racial slur, that just lets me know that there's something going on in your life that you're not happy about. So you're trying your best to demean my character and my race because you're not that too optimistic about yours. That's my personal opinion. So, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about it, man. I just want to hear your input on it. This is I believe this is a great story. It's a lesson story, for those who kind of like take racism too far. You get what I'm saying? Like, this stuff like this can happen. People can die. A man died from a punch to the head. Well, not necessarily the punch to the head, but him dying was the cause of him being punched in the head. And hopefully, my people, they take heed from something like this and learn that violence isn't always the answer. And yeah, it might feel good at the time, at the moment when you're doing it, but it's the consequences really worth it. I'm pretty sure, thinking back now, Corey's probably like, man, I wish I'd have never punched that old ass dude in his head, because now I'm getting ready to spend the rest of my life behind bars. And I don't know how much racism is going to play a factor into, this hearing or whatever. I'm going to be tuned into it to kind of see like the end results of it. But at the end of the day, you can't be mad. You can't solely be mad at Corey for doing what he did. I do believe personally that he didn't have any ill intent to kill this man. I think he was just more upset at the fact that this man was using racial slur, and it was probably getting him to a point where mentally he broke and snapped and decided to punch this man, thinking that, okay, if I knock this man out, then that's going to be the end of this discussion. Well, not only was it the end of this discussion, well, no, I take that back. Not only did it start up new discussions, the only thing you ended in this situation, bro, is this man's life. Whether you did it purposely or on accident, At the end of the day, a life was taken from this situation that could have been easily avoided had you just simply been the bigger person and just walked away from this situation. There's an old saying, man. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words shall never hurt. And words do hurt, but they shouldn't hurt to the point where you wanna kill somebody, or you wanna sit there and jump on somebody that's like 50 and 60 years older than you. So yeah, man. Like I said, man. You know, I just find this whole thing. You know, it's interesting, man. It brings a different light to, you know, the conversations and stuff that I be talking about. And I just want you guys to, you know, just give me your input on what you think about the story. You know, I already posted it to my page, so check the story out and let me know what you guys think. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys again soon. It's actually raining right now, so you know I'm probably gonna be posting a few more videos and shit because I ain't got nothing else to do. But I'll holler at y'all later, man. Love.